Good evening, ladies and gentlemen and boys and girls, and welcome to the Frozen Dairy League's award ceremony. This is a ceremony in which we recognize distinguishable competitors of the league so that we laud them for their athletic performance in the field of the dairy industry market. According to the Journal of Dairy Science, we have experienced an exponential positive popularity growth within the total of 57 years in which the Dairy League has been established. Since 1955, whenever the Dairy League was first born, we have had a 70% increase in popularity due to the vast number of fans that have now been created. I'd like to attribute all of these characteristics to the competitors of the league that have performed so excellently throughout the year. But more specifically, I'd like to focus on one particular individual that has stood out the most in my mind. Therefore, as a representative of the Frozen Dairy League today, I plan to award the Most Improved Athlete Award. The Most Improved Athlete Award is bestowed to the individual in the Frozen Dairy League that has been deemed with the following attributes: continuous improvement and innovation in his game, positive interaction with those intolerant of the Frozen Dairy League, and commitment to leadership. So today, I'm going to discuss his progressive history towards becoming more popular amongst his fans, his tolerance of antagonists opposed to the Frozen Dairy League, as well as his diligent actions to become the most fit athlete in the league. Just like most individuals that are introduced into a new field, whether it's an athletic field, a career, a movie field, or anything, he generally was not the most popular among the fans whenever he was first introduced. In the 1970s, he had a generally rocky start to his Frozen Dairy League career, however he stepped up his game. In the beginning, in the 1970s, whenever he was first introduced, customers and fans of the Frozen Dairy League complained that he was too similar to his health food counterpart. He lacked the smoothness and the consistency of the other Frozen Dairy League veterans, and also he lacked the sweetness that the FDL fans craved whenever they went to the games and saw the events. So, through various modifications in his training regimens and hard work, he introduced a form of stabilizers to his exercise modification program. This allowed him to have a universally dispersed smoothness to his product, which was essential to be fierce in battle in the Frozen Dairy League. Fans loved it and it became a very popular aspect of the game. Also, he had tried to adjust the amount of sweetening agent he used within his body whenever he did have his diet modifications to appease the crowd before him, whether it was his opposing team or the home team. Not only did this product become a fan of already current Frozen Dairy League individuals, he also became more popular with those who unfortunately cannot enjoy the Frozen Dairy League as much as others due to a medical condition. This medical condition of the individuals that can't enjoy the FDL is known as lactose intolerance, a condition in which gas, bloating, and abdominal cramp ensues whenever lactose is consumed. Unfortunately for these people, lactose is one of the main components of the Frozen Dairy League, found within every single competitor in competition. However, this product began to lessen the symptoms of these lactose intolerant individuals. So therefore, although they can't enjoy the league itself, they can appreciate his athletic performance because he lessened the symptoms and degree of the feelings amongst those lactose intolerant individuals. Therefore, a medical condition could not prevent anybody from enjoying his athletic career. Just like any athlete performing amongst the crowd or in a professional league, this product needed to have a physically fit body so that it can compete fiercely in an athletic field versus other Frozen Dairy League competitors. So in order to do that, it needed to step up its game. It had various exercise modifications and diet modifications to slim down and tone up and make sure he was ready for battle and he could fight at his optimal health performance. So, just to mention, the average Frozen Dairy League competitor contains about a milk fat content of 10% to 16% within its bodily composition. However, this product, through various diet and exercise regimens just mentioned previously, he went down from 10 to 16% milk fat composition to only 0.5 to 6% milk fat composition. He is known as one of the slimmest and most physically fit individuals of the league. Without further ado, I plan to announce and reiterate why it was so crucial that this individual won the award. Just to recap, I want to explain to you how his progressive history has improved over the years and he's become more popular over time. How his positive interaction with those that are lactose intolerant and can't enjoy the games as much allow them to appreciate and respect him for his athletic performance in the FDL. And also his commitment to leadership by showing to be a leader in the field by becoming more physically fit and better than the rest of the individuals. Over the year, he's changed his training regimens as well as his sweetening agents to better his chances of winning and competing within the games. He lessened the symptoms of those intolerant and those antagonists of the Frozen Dairy League. So therefore, even though they can't enjoy the games personally, they can watch from afar and appreciate his athletic performance in his well-played field. Also, he decided to be a committed leader and show that he can rise above the rest, and he can stand up from others and be a leader by reducing his fat content in his human bodily composition from the regular Frozen Dairy League of 10 to 16% to only 0.5 to 6%. Now he's one of the top in the league. So, without further ado, I'm pleased to announce the Most Improved Athlete Award. He has met and exceeded all of these qualifications and these standards. He is no other than Frozen Yogurt. So, as your teammates like to call you by your nickname, Froyo, you're now #1.